Oh, tell you what, sometimes best laid plans. Whew. It is tough being in here. Heh. May have a slow live stream tonight. Depends on how many people come from here in America. We actually finally got a couple of days of real nice warm weather. And I'll tell you what, it's about 73 degrees Fahrenheit out right now, which is the nicest days we've had all year. Even though we get to drop back down about 15 degrees tomorrow to about 60, 59 or 60. Which makes no sense. But doesn't matter. I'll put up a couple nice days. Maybe I'll turn the furnace off and relax a little. Oh, yeah. What holiday is it? And thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. What'd you think of Dude's live stream last night? Tell you what, I really hate the time zones sometimes because he's got such good live streams. They're so fun. But for me to hit his live streams, it's 2 to 5 a.m. for me to hit his live streams. It's gonna kill her. My wife does not understand when you're live streaming, do not keep texting. What's Anzac Day? Want something to do with one of the wars, just maybe? Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. My dog, as of lately, he's been getting a little bit pokier at his age. Not just that, it's got warm out. So now he's wanting to sniff everything. And I'm trying to get back here, and he's sniffing. Then a neighbor comes out and starts talking to me. It's like, so then my lungs, I had to push hard to get back here. And we're doing breathing treatment, so yeah. Yeah, I hope I get to Dude's place someday. It's a long ways for me to go to get there. So yeah. So Anzac, what does it mean? Study boy. Oh, I see. Australia, New Zealand Army Corps. Ah, got it. Hey, Dad Ass Podcast. Well, I was outside enjoying the warm weather, trying to walk my pokey butt dog. But now I'm downstairs in my cave and talking here to everybody else. Oh, man. How are you doing tonight? And boy, if not a lot of people come in tonight, I don't understand because I know here in America we finally got a couple days of nice weather. So it is tough being inside for once. You know, as I was telling Study Boy, we are dropping down 15 degrees or so tomorrow from our 75 degree high today to about 59 or 60 tomorrow. So that makes no sense. Our crappy spring continues. Why can't it just stay nice like it's supposed to? So far, for anybody that knows about my lung problem, it looks like the antibiotics are at least going to keep me out of the hospital for a while. We'll see. I did have a little bit of a drop in capacity, it seems, but oh well, what do you do? It's the way it is. But it's not going to stop me. I'm going to get out there and get plenty of explorers lined up. Starting. Yes, thank you very much. Please do hit the like button. As I remind everybody every time, the like button is used by the YouTube algorithm. So please do let your finger kind of wander over there and give me that thumbs up. Adjusta. There's two guys from the southern hemisphere of the planet now. We got New Zealand and Australia represented. Not too bad, Adjusta. Hey, man, a couple of your explorers lately have been pretty good. I like the geodesic house or the business or whatever it was because, dude, that thing was big. Well, yeah, Study Boy, you got it nice and warm. Dude, okay, New Zealand now wins over Australia 2-1. Not bad, dude. Not bad, man. Sorry I had to leave your stream last night. Like I was telling Study Boy, man, your streams are fun. And they're always a good time, but dang it, man. I hate time zones because you do your streams at 2 to 5:30 a.m. for me. And it's like, ah. And I'm a late person and still, sooner or later, I got to get some sleep. So I went to bed last night at about 3:30 or 4. I was up at 8:30. Tenzo Roku, how's it going? Wawia. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I am so sorry. Lord Explorers, I am based in the Iowa, Illinois area, right along the Mississippi River Valley. No problem, Justin. I've been enjoying. I actually, if you notice, I went through a bunch of your Explorers here a while back. I'm not too big on the challenges, but I do love your Explorers when you get out there. I like seeing them. You've been finding some good ones lately. You're in Illinois, Lord Explorers? Yeah, time zones do suck, man. But I saw your stream was on, and there's no way I was gonna like not stop in. I missed Dad Ass podcast the other day. Ticked me off, and then she did a coffee shop one, and I saw it pop up on my phone, but I was driving out to my parents' house. So it was like, so I missed hers. And I'll tell you what, if you guys want anything, you want to watch something funny, go watch Dad Ass podcast because she's hilarious, and she always has somebody else on to play off of, and it's great. I did have it sitting on my car seat listening to it, though, so I did get to see some of that, hon. But I'm sorry I didn't get to participate. Oh, no problem, Adjusta, man. Haven't got out to video the last few weeks very much. Well, you do what you can. I would recommend, and maybe even try a live stream, Study Boy. You gotta get out there and talk to people, throw something out there, give us some info on what's going on down there in New Zealand. I mean, dude has been doing the... Last night it was dude and daughter behind the camera. I think Narisa had more fun than anybody else. She was going. It was hilarious. Well, like father, like daughter, I guess. Let's see. Sorry, I'm catching up over here. Yes, Justa, I do use my phone for 95% or maybe 90% of my filming. I do use my drone a lot. I do have an action cam. I had a DSLR that I got rid of because I did not like it as much as the phone for carrying, for size, for durability, for battery life, for a lot of things. The only thing I do miss is having my zoom. But that's what this was made for. This was actually made to be a filming multimedia platform. Yeah, Study Boy, I understand the jobs, man. It's tough sometimes. Random Family Man, how is it going? And don't assume we're all good people. I prefer to be a semi-good person. Good people frighten me a little bit. Yes, dude is in New Zealand. Let's see. Study Boy is in New Zealand, and Adjusta is on here from Australia. So that's what we got right now. We got a couple of us stuck here in Illinois. We got, let's see, Tenzo Roku. I saw you pop in, man. Sorry. Tenzo Roku is here from just north of me in Wisconsin. So we do have a good mix. And Dad Ass Podcast, where are you from, hon, if you are still here? Early on, I will ask somebody, please hit the like button. Once again, and this is all, remind everybody, if you're doing live streams, so you hit the like. YouTube does use that in their algorithm. There you go, Random Family Man. That's what we like to see here a little bit. No problem, Justa. Yeah, you look into the V20 or V30 phones. They are only made there. That's this whole platform of the phone is doing this. It's also a very good live streaming platform. When you don't hold it wrong, because if you hold it like this, you start your live stream, you're stuck. You have to restart over there. Family of Fun. Hey, how is it going? I am behind. I did not get to see the right side trail yet, and the last one you just posted. I kind of skipped the right side trail, did one of your vids, and I haven't seen the last one yet. Oh, I'll tell you, study boy, drones, they open up a whole new world. There are places I haven't been able to get into. I'll be able to do good drone flights of. I found a safe lost in a burned out old general store. I've flown mine in tight places. I've flown it indoors. They're amazing to have. Devon, Among the Unknown. One of the longest running exploring channels on here at the moment is Among the Unknown there. The head guy is Devon, and check them out. They are a little over 2 years old, and he's got a good following from Pittsburgh. Tenzo Roku there. As soon as he gets his car fixed, him and I will be meeting up for some explorers. A lot of our explorers are in places where him and I are going to leave from our homes and meet there because it's too far for one of us to drive there and then to the spot. Right now, he is down a vehicle. Unfortunately, Tenzo Roku, I am probably going to go explore the place you and I have been talking about this week, and I don't think I can wait for another week. So I need to get out there as I can put my plans back for the rest of the stuff to do our Gary, Indiana trip and some others. See, I have a tripod that I carry in my backpack, my pack of stuff I'm supposed to be doing. I've never done what's in my pack yet. But I've used it once, and other people with me use it more. I have a handheld unit I use for my phone. As most people here knows, I do not like gimbals. I am actually not, maybe I'll change my mind later, but I am a non-gimbal person. I think gimbals actually take away from the Explorer. Exploring is not meant to be a super smooth, cinematic, just beautifully, serene thing. Exploring is climbing over, over bricks and through water and old buildings and walls and everything else. It's going to be a little wiggly. Oh, yes, Tenzo Roku. I saw that. I was talking to Chad yesterday. Sorry, everybody. Tenzo Roku and I met a man, Chad, through Tenzo Roku. He's from Wisconsin, and he has an in for us. We got some news. Chad told me and Tenzo Roku that he got us permission to go into Northridge Mall in Wisconsin, coming up here in a few weeks. So, I mean, other people have been in, but oh my God, that is like a big deal to me. As one I've wanted into. I know Tenzo Roku's kind of wanted that into that one. So we are so happy to get in that. And Chad, we owe Chad a big debt of gratitude for that. He doesn't have a channel, or I would be telling you about it right now, but it's really great of him to do that. See, I know Tenzo Roku's as excited as I am. I love malls, so this is going to be a big deal. I'm hoping for 2 or 3 malls between, I think I have a line on another dead mall and maybe 2 abandoned. Yeah, Century 3 is coming, but see, I want to get in either the last day of Devon or maybe after it's closed. You should, yeah, Tenzo Roku, you should be excited, man. I'm telling you. You have a tripod, keep yourself putting your finger over the mic? Nice. See, I'll tell you, that's another thing I do like about this unit here. And Tenzo Roku has the newer version of this. This has twin stereo mics built in, and it does an amazing sound of recording my sound also. So, yeah. Yeah, if you can't make Waterloo, that's no problem. I understand, Tenzo Roku. Cars are cars, man. And yes, I will be talking to you and Chad. Chad did not tell me a date the other day. But Northridge Mall, if everybody wants to look it up, look up Northridge Mall. It's going to be great to get into this thing. And we're pretty much going to have the run of the place. We don't have to sneak around and worry, so that's great. And Devon knows I love that, where you can just take your time, look at it, see things. You can get good pictures, good shots. Oh, it's going to be... Sorry, that's a little bit of a nerdgasm right there. A happy. But don't worry, Tenzo Roku, this is early. I didn't even start exploring heavily until about a month after this last year, so This is kind of my warm-up. We got plenty of time, man. And I got some news about that too. Anyway, for my other trip to Waterloo here soon. Well, that's cool, Random Family Man. I mean, that's great. Our weather here is great. The best we've seen in days. So we had yesterday nice. Today was nice. And then tomorrow we drop still nice, but not near as nice. We dropped 15 degrees between today and tomorrow. Down to 59 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit. A little below normal, but I'll live with it. But a little bit of news first off. Tenzoroku, I'm sorry you can't make Waterloo. Your car is taking a poo. But I am going to Waterloo tomorrow. I've been looking at my schedule. And if I don't go this week, I'm up a creek. It's going to put me behind on Gary, Indiana, Detroit, some other obligations I have outside of exploring. So yeah, I am going to have to go this week. I did get a piece of strange news, though. If any of you have seen a lot of my videos, you know there's a guy in there. I had an exploring partner in there, Shawn. Shawn quit near the end of last year. And he's not exactly back, but he's going to do part-time. Anything within a day, we can go, leave early in the morning, explore some places, and get back even late that night. He's going to do those. He can only do a few days a week. He's a veteran and he does have some health issues also. So we're going to work between my health issues, his health issues, and our schedules. And he's going to do a little part-time. So Tenzoroku, I'm going to ask him to go to Waterloo because that's one he can handle. So that'll work out. It's unfortunate you're not going because this summer I really want us to do at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 spots together. Oh, my God. No, dude, go ahead and laugh about accents. This is a world community. I cannot even imagine how I sound to people in New Zealand and Australia, and then Antonis. When Antonis is here from Greece, I mean, I can't even imagine how I sound to him. I've always felt bad. It's like, oh, man. Besides of which, I do not have a very pretty voice in the first place. Which is surprising because I actually just sing in choir, in show choir in high school. I did the whole dancing and singing, but it's a side effect of my lung problem with all the coughing and infections. It destroys your voice. Urbexy, my man. Urbexy is a computer genius, everybody. Where I'm still stuck in Commodore 64 land in any type of anything considering programming. He's building programs and getting hold of me, and he's driving me nuts. No, Justice, see, you sound like an Australian. And New Zealand, you guys sound... I'm sorry. I don't know how anybody can mistake New Zealand and Australian accents because you guys sound totally different. At least to me. But I also watch a lot of British TV and other stuff, so... So no, I'd catch accents like when I watch, Urbexy or Pajerico too. I gotta wonder how I sound to them. You know, it's funny because people in a lot of other countries watch American TV. Our TV shows seem to be everywhere. So I would almost think your accents that sound weirder to us than ours to you because our TV goes everywhere. And like I know Australia does not allow its TV to get out anywhere. It's weird. Me and Justin were talking about this one time. Australia really clamps down. They do not like their stuff getting out very easy. They're a little cranky about it. Oh yeah, New Zealand is totally different, Steady Boy. And I've had people go, oh, can you tell the difference? Oh, easily. Yeah. Yeah, if I was listening to a Justin, like, dude talk, totally different. Of course, I will say, listen to Isaac talk and dude talk, you almost couldn't tell they're from the same country. It's like listening to certain parts of England are totally different. Oh. Now, is that, you want to say real Aussie accent or a fake Aussie accent? Because, yeah, I can tell a fake Aussie accent on TV. Because, yeah, it does kind of make you go, ooh, that's not good, man. Thinking about it. No, Just, I think I got you on the annoying voice. Yes, sorry, I'm catching up everybody here. Rogue Exploration, the weather was great up here too. I'm betting you were slightly warmer than us even. Rogue Exploration is actually about half a state south of me. Problem is, he's the long half of our state away from me. I think Tensoroku might be closer to me than Rogue Exploration is. Rogue Exploration is way south Illinois, which is a long stretch state, for those of you who don't know. And I'm probably 2/3, 3/4 of the way up. And Tensoroku is in Wisconsin above me, near Milwaukee. And Tensoroku types in here, we got Coletta also. It's a college in Wisconsin that, Tensoroku, type his name up here. So I don't want to say it wrong. But he got us way into this college campus that's abandoned. So we get to go do that too. Coming up. So I'm kind of enjoying, I'm hoping the warm weather, because I'm going to try to go north and east a lot during the warm weather. Then as it cools down, I'm going to try to do a lot more south. And try to finish up my year more south like I did last year with Urban Man 2015 and the water park we did that I still haven't got totally edited. I'm still catching up. No, Tensoroku, Nate's name. Nate got us into the college, Coletta. Yeah, well, Devon, there is one in Wisconsin. And if you're ever going to come this way, Devon, talk to Tensoroku or get on Exploration and Beyond on Facebook. Because the people on Exploration and Beyond they are not discriminatory. Whether you take pictures, videos, whether you're on YouTube or not on YouTube, whether you share it on your own page, whether you just explore to explore. It's an inclusive page. And people on there share back and forth. It's a great place. So check that page out. It's nice to, after some of the troubles earlier in the year some of us have had on Facebook, to find a good one. And that's also part thanks to Tensoroku. No problem, random family man. Thanks for stopping in. Give him some devil's horns when he gets back. Lone Wolf, how are you doing? How you been doing, hon? Exactly, Tensoroku. I am actually the Dead Mall I did, where I got 2 videos in there. We did the back halls and the movie theater in the Dead Mall. That mall is now totally closed. I am contacting the owner of the property, who's in Texas, unfortunately, and trying to get into this place and do a good video before it either gets gutted and repurposed, or from what I hear, might get demolished soon. If it goes to get demolished, I will find a way in through the demolition and video this place. I'm not going to lose that cool mall and the old stores, the old Bergner's and the old JCPenney and Sears stores. Oh, no way. It's got to be way in there. But always try to do it the right way first. So I'm contacting historic societies, a bunch of people trying to make some contacts. Kill the Juice. Hello. How's it going tonight? So for most of us in North America, I'm hoping you got the same weather that me and I know Rogue Exploration did. We got some good stuff. Study Boy says you guys got good weather going on in New Zealand right now. That's good after all the storms you had. Oh, it's going to be a home for vets. Now, see, that I can live with. A very beautiful historic place. Instead of tearing it down, it's going to go to use for our vets. That's great. So that's love it. That's cool. Well, cool. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our first troll of the night. That's pretty cool. Do we have a troll? I must say thank you for stopping by, Mr. or Mrs. Troll, because you've added to my my minutes of watch time for YouTube. I appreciate it. That's awful nice of you. So feel free to hang out. If anybody wants to talk to the troll or pet the troll, if you got any troll chow, go ahead and feed the troll. But the troll is adding to our... He's adding to my watch time. Oh, Devon stomped on our troll. The troll pressed his luck and Devon killed him. Man. Well, I don't know if you guys had the storms New Zealand was having, but there was one of those days where I thought Davo there in New Zealand, I thought his bird Pinky was going to blow away, but Pinky was staying inside while Davo was out in the storm. Bet kill the juice. Devon. Oh, family of fun, hun. I've commented to you all winter while you're putting out these gorgeous videos of weather where you maybe are wearing a jacket, and I'm like up here freezing my butt off north of you going, I love your videos, but you suck. Nope, I question my sanity more and more for living here at times. It's a nice central part of the country to launch off from. We got a lot here, but I am tired of the winters. Cold to you. Next, let's say January, we'll trade places for about 2 weeks. You will love your winter weather from now on. Okay, but yeah, it is nice that Shawn is going to come back and explore with me, as I was talking about a little bit ago, before I got my normal sidetrackedness going. Shawn is going to come back and explore with me this summer again. Him and I have explored together for over 20 years. He's going to do part-time. Any place we can do in a solid day, even if we have to get up at 4 a.m., as long as we're back by 1 a.m. the next day, he says he'll go. So I got plenty of places where him and I can reach. So that's going to work out and help out where places where like it's just too far for Tenzo Road to drive for certain places or small places. So yeah, it's going to be good, and I'm happy he's going to do that. Like I said, Shawn is a veteran, and he does have some medical issues to do with some of the battles he was in. So he is on some new medications. He's got some back issues and some shrapnel issues and some new meds, and he's ready to get out there and see what he can do. Yes, so Justa, if you notice, I do have a solo explorers on my channel. Some of them are alone. In fact, the one I'm editing right now is of me alone. Some of the videos with Shawn in them, I actually went back, took him back to those places because he was gone for a while. On some vacations, I did some explorers, and he wanted to see the places. I actually have footage of me exploring them alone, but then I used the footage of him and I together instead because we've explored together so long. The big boot factory, rubber factory I did that alone. And in some of the footage, you can kind of tell I'm alone. Once again, my shirt's different if you look closely. And the rest home I did, well, it's not really rest home, I keep calling it that, but long-term care facility, I just recently went back and checked out to see what it's like now after almost, 9 months later or so. And I got to see that, and I did that again by myself. Did have to hide in a closet, though. There were some scrappers in there, and any explorer knows you do not want to run into scrappers because they are not nice people. A lot of people living in the buildings, transients, homeless, are actually pretty nice people. Other explorers are mostly nice people. Scrappers are not nice people. And these three guys were discussing what they were going to try to do, come back in there, so I hid in the closet of one of the patient rooms. Oh, Adjusta. I prefer filming with somebody for a couple reasons. Well, boy, it's tough. I do like alone at times, but I prefer filming with somebody for a couple reasons. One, there is a safety issue in some of the places I'm in. It is a lot better to have somebody there, especially in certain sketchy areas, to watch my stupid butt before I do something dumb. And I am more the spider monkey. Shawn is not, you see me, Shawn is not built spider monkey style. So at least he can stand down there with a cell phone ready to dial 911 when I climb something. Or go across a very sketchy floor or something that I end up doing. Also, I like having Shawn. Shawn and I have known each other so long that we really play well off of each other. So I prefer to have him with. That's why when I explored like Tenzoroku, I look forward to exploring with him again because I've explored with a lot of people over the last 30 years. Sometimes you don't mesh. Sometimes it's okay. When I explored Tenzoroku, it worked almost as good as with Shawn. It's hard to find somebody else you can work with on an explore. Somebody's going to be able to add to the conversation, notice the opposite things you do to help your filming be better, help your pictures be better, and to help you see things better. So that's nice. So I would say I kind of edge more towards having somebody there. I think it adds to the video also. If you got two people there that are really into the explore, enjoying it, know how to work with each other, I think it just makes it more enjoyable for us doing the explore and more enjoyable for anybody that wants to watch it. Oh, that's not a problem, Tenzoroku. I mean, that's the reason I have plans with you this year. I'm sorry you can't make this one, but we got plenty of summer left. I explored clear into darn snow last year, so that's what I'll do this year. And maybe more south during the winter if I can afford it this year, which I'm hoping to. Two little happy pieces of news. Happy little pieces of news here, guys. Congratulations to Urbex Pajerico. He crossed his 1 year mark. Wait a minute, Tenzoroku, we've already worked with each other, bud. You mean working with each other again? But Jericho crossed his 1 year mark. He did check out his channel. He did a 1 year anniversary video. Congratulations to Urbex Pajerico, a truly great explorer and a great guy, and a person I'm very happy to call a real friend. He is also on my list of people I need to meet someday. I really want to explore with him. I think it'd be great. So I'm looking forward to that. And Urbex Pajerico, hopefully next year is even better. Secondly, a little happy piece of news. I don't put my numbers out there very much. I don't do a lot of flaunting anything or anything. You know, I'm just here to put my videos out and enjoy that. I am a little happy that my channel, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. My channel did cross the 1,000 subscriber mark. And I do have well over the watch time. Thank you, everybody. Well over the watch time to actually ask for monetization. Even though some people mistake you only have to have 20,000 minutes in a month or so, you have to have 240,000 minutes or 4,000 hours in the last 12 months to get monetization. And I'm going to say thank you very much to all of you because I have hit that mark now. And my channel did not go live until June of last year. So I am actually, it was late June too, almost July that I actually put my first videos out. So I am only 9 months in on my channel or so. So thank you very much for that. I am at well over the 240,000 minutes watch time for my last 12 months. I'm going to consider whether or not I want to try for the monetization. I might just do, not because I want to make money, but to help pay for the explorers. It'd be nice for gas money. It would help me out if we can make a little bit and help Shawn out to go because Shawn is also, like I said, he's a vet and he's taken time to go do those with me. So there would be no money going in the bank, just money on explorers. And don't congratulate me, guys. Just Tenzoroku, dude, I appreciate it, all of you. I'm thanking you. It's not, and as you know, I don't make a lot of thank you videos, but I am thanking you for this chance to maybe have a chance to make a little money to put on these explorers so I can go to better places for you. For all of us, actually, because there's a lot of you on here I would like to meet even. Devon is on my list. If I can get out to Pittsburgh, he's been exploring a good while, so that'd be a good one to explore with. Now, I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch my videos. who comments. So many of you leave great comments. I love talking back and forth with you. It's great. Hey, look, there's the guy I was just talking about. Jericho. How's it going, man? I was just talking about your 1-year anniversary. You and Family of Fun both just had 1-year anniversaries and did 1-year videos. Nice to see you, man, and congratulations to both you and Family of Fun. And I'm glad you both have had a good year, and I can't wait to see what the next year brings for you guys. I haven't hit the 1-year mark yet. My channel, as we were just discussing, my channel didn't go live until like late June, mid-late June, almost July of last year. Yeah, dude, that's what I was just talking about, Jericho. Congratulations on the 1 year. You did miss it, though. I did tout that I am happy because I have crossed I've been over 1,000 subscribers now for over a week. But I'm letting it grow more. Also, the 240,000 minutes you need in the last year, 12 months, I've done in 9 months. So I am happy about that. But yeah, you and Family have Fun, congratulations. I'm happy that I've got to a point where maybe I can try to put some more back into this to get to more places. That's kind of what slows me down. Not just my lungs. Yeah, my lungs do slow me down more than a lot of things, but money does also. Urban exploring videos are very expensive, as anybody who does it will tell you. You start traveling 9-10 hours each way. You can't always stay in your car, or at least I can't because I got health issues, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, Study Boy. A lot of people he wants to meet, he said. I agree. There are people out there, not just old, but there are people out there who do not understand how you can want to meet somebody and meet on the internet. I've talked to some of you people on here back and forth. I've done live streams with you. I've watched your streams. You've watched mine. I've talked to some of you in person on the phone. Love it. Technology, international calls. That's great. So it's nice. So yeah, I can see why you want to meet some of these people. I got a list of a lot of you on here I want to meet. And thing is, I actually keep track of you, all of you, especially my regular, subscribers and watchers, and people I call them participators. People are participate in my channel. When I'm in an area where I know where some of you are from, I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna look you up. That'd be great. Yeah, I am actually Family Fun. I am very surprised by my watch time compared to my subscribers. My watch time far outpaced my subscription numbers. Especially right now, because one of my videos has gone, I'm going to call it baby viral, very infant viral, and it's really driving a lot of watch time. My live streams are actually very little of my watch time, but I was looking at my analytics. Oh, but Jericho, you missed that part. Shawn is going to explore with me this summer, part-time. Dude behind the camera is being a funny guy. Shawn is going to explore with me part-time this summer. He has 2 days a week he can do so, between family obligations and his health obligations, to do with some of the injuries he incurred being a veteran of our military. So Shawn is going to be able to explore with me on, looks like Wednesdays and Thursdays are going to be the days he can explore. And he can explore any place that is within a kind of a 1-day reach of us, which is bigger an area than it sounds. He says we can get up and leave here. If we leave at my house at 6 a.m. and we get back here at 1 a.m. that late that night, that's fine. That'll work for him. So that's great. I can't wait to have that opportunity to explore with him. And it looks like that's going to happen starting this week. Maybe even tomorrow. I've been charging batteries and a bunch of other stuff, and there's my wife sneaking down the steps behind me. I just got shh because somebody doesn't want to be on camera. So she snuck into the laundry room. Little camera shy. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to talk to Shawn and see if we can leave tomorrow. I'm not sure which one of us worse off. Me with my lungs or him with his back and some other stuff to do with his military service. Yes, it is. God, if I say your name wrong, Daewon Gray. God, I'm sorry, your name. That name sounds a lot like a Star Wars Jedi name. I'm sorry, I gotta stop watching sci-fi. Yes, that military base one is what I call baby viral, mini viral, because it's done those numbers in the last like 2-3 weeks. And boy, I'll tell you, you would not believe how many people try to trick you in comments, then get mad at you if you won't tell them locations of places. I can only imagine. Can you imagine how the crap that somebody like Exploring with Josh or the proper people get from people, trolling or coming in to make bad comments or stuff? The Nightingale, hello, how's it going? But yeah, I can only imagine what those guys have to deal with on their comment sections. They can't do it themselves. They have to have somebody going through that for them. Like they pay a web service to go through and remove the crap comments or something. Because I've gone through and there aren't near as many crap comments, and I know they were there at a time, then suddenly they're gone the next day. Yeah, thanks, Daewon Gray. I was really surprised because that video's been out a while, and it was and then suddenly it just went ping through the ceiling. I'm not doing too bad, Nightingale. Enjoying the last 48 hours of actual normal spring weather here. I'm getting a little excited because I get to go back out, start exploring probably as of tomorrow. I mean, a little more regular than I have been because the weather is improved. And my health has picked up a little bit. The antibiotics they put me on and a lot of hard work has put me decently steady. So I think I can get out there and explore. And I bring all my nebulizer stuff in the car with me. I have a power inverter, so I do all that. So it's time to get back out there and apologize in advance for all the puffing you hear on the camera. But it's what you do with bad lungs. You puff away and do what you can. Let's see here. Something I am thinking, and I don't normally talk about my lung problem here very much, as any of you have been here regularly know. Adjusta has been here a lot, and Jericho, but I don't normally talk about it a lot. I do have a lung condition called cystic fibrosis. It is a degenerative condition. I am decently old for somebody with CF at a pretty moderate level that I have it at. I have the lung and the digestive part. It does affect me. I mean, I'll beat myself up. My joints are sore now, a bunch of things, but I'm still out there. My lungs are hovering right around 30 to 35%. But I'm not letting it stop me. I'm doing what I can. I am a little worried right now because this winter was really rough on me. I avoided illness, but I still had some issues. I've been out of the hospital a while too, though. I'm a little worried that this summer, I'm going to make this summer everything I can, because I'm either going to do at least an inpatient stay next winter or next fall, if I can make the summer, or I'm a little worried they're going to list me on the transplant list. If they list me on the transplant list, that extremely limits my travel distances. I cannot travel more than an hour away from the hospital where the transplant will be done. So hopefully if I do get listed, it would be a quick turnaround. They find lungs that'll fit me, and I could get it done over the winter and maybe even heal up enough over the winter for them to let me go back exploring in the spring and summer next, maybe. That's worst case scenario. Hopefully I don't have to get to that point yet. But it's getting a little shakier. But it's not going to stop me. Starting tomorrow. Getting the drone fired up. Not updating my drone. Keeping the old firmware and everything because I know it works. Even with the little blinking thing on my screen going, update firmware, not happening. Every time I update that dang firmware from DJI, something else doesn't work. DJI drones, best drones on the planet. DJI updates and programming, not the best on the planet. Oh, Nightingale, ouch. Thanks. I can do that sometimes. You think that's bad? Nightingale, you gotta see me on my vlog channel, my news, political, what grinds my gears channel. Boy, can I get it going there. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a start to a good year coming up. Oh yeah, what kind of drone you got, Nightingale? Hardens James. How's it going? Okay, this is gonna get my drone stuck some. My drone, hey Explorer Fever, how's it going? I don't know, I don't mind my DJI batteries. I mean, especially my little Spark. People whine about the Spark's flight time, but look at the size of the Spark. I mean, look at everything that little battery is doing. It's amazing it stays up as long as it does. And I will say my drone does do a good job of staying up most of that time the battery says it will from DJI. My problem is I need to stop running into crap with my drone. Or they need to stop sending me bad updates. Well, thanks for stopping by, Hardens James. I appreciate it. Phantom 3 Professional. See, man, I will say one thing. The Phantom won't work for what I do. I need something smaller, more compact, easy to carry around. And also, I'm sorry to the Mavic people and the Mavic Air people. They are not solid enough. The Spark is still smaller than even the Mavic Air, and I can fly it into buildings, which I've done, and out small windows, as you've seen in some my videos. Also, the Spark will take many crashes. The Spark is built like a tank. Oh, Nightingale, sometimes sometimes weather conditions hit me. I was flying my drone and it was doing great. Then some wind came up and just blew that sucker. It took full sport mode to fight upwind when this wind come out of nowhere. Poor little thing. And then DJI's update. Me and Shawn were videoing inside this gorgeous theater that I'm still trying to edit, and the update was horrible and it caused horrible amount of issues, and it hit the wall twice there. Hit the wall in the hospital videos. That was also due to a bad update by DJI when they assured me they fixed the problem and they didn't. Yeah, CJ, yeah, Explorer Fever, I know. The Spark is great. Oof, 900 bucks. All right, everybody, list what drones you have. I have a red DJI Spark that has tons of flight time on it. It does also have not tons of crashes, but a decent amount, which I did do a crash video. And it bounced off grass, it's run into buildings, it's bounced off trees, broken props, you know. Okay, Urbexy has a home built. I saw day one up here, so they have a Phantom 3 Pro. That's the one thing the Spark doesn't have that the Phantom series does. The Phantom series is a solid. It's just a stable platform, and it's got huge batteries. Sure, the drone is huge, but the batteries are monstrous. Well, I'm telling DJI Spark Fever Eagle. Is that the name? You got a name on it? Ooh, also make sure you register your drone in America with the FAA. That law is back on if you don't know. And if you are flying and there's any question, even the police know that the law is back on. And the police can take your drone if you don't have your FAA numbers on it. I registered mine with the FAA, and I have my FAA numbers right on my drone. It also keeps you from getting out of trouble. Because if the FAA fines are horrendous. But I'm not saying go for that stupid, idiotic commercial pilot's license for your drone. Because it's retarded. And I'm sorry, Mr. FAA, if you're listening. The FAA is stupid on what they want you to do for a commercial license for a drone. They want you to do as much as if you're going to pilot a stupid Cessna. I mean, my God, they want you to read charts, all this other crap. It's stupid. What Phantom model do you have, Hardens, James? Your license for 3 years? Okay. So you must have got the, was it the Part 7 drone commercial license, day one? Well, see, Adjusta, my DJI Spark, the Fly More kit that comes with a lot of stuff, you can get that for now for like $600. That comes with a Spark, 2 batteries, the remote, a charging hub, a carry bag, and the most important of all, prop guards. And if you got a Spark, take your prop guards with you, because that little dinky Spark will fit in tight places, and it don't take much to run into something. So I'm bringing my prop guards this year, a lot more often. So far I've seen a home built, a Spark, I think from Explore Fever, and a Phantom 3 Pro. Oh, you have a DJI Mavic Pro. Whoa. Dude, I love the Mavics. I just know people have crashed them and they don't take the crashes like the little Spark. My Spark even has a ding on the camera gimbal and the thing works perfect. No, Study Boy, it is not. I talked to Davo on that. Davo is also a New Zealander, guys. Davo has a drone. He has I think he has a Phantom 3 also. Maybe you're a fan. I think he has a Phantom 4 actually. But yeah, yeah, he said the New Zealand's not tough on drones at all. Boy, Canada's tough. You can't fly barely anywhere in Canada right now. Sorry, I heard music or something. Why would the Phantom be gone real quick, Nightingale? You can get a year, I think it's $5. Huh. But now I know that New Zealand's actually pretty lax with drones. Yeah, I mean, the Mavic. Okay, this is kind of funny. I don't know if any of you guys have this in your area, wherever you live, no matter what country it is. Our local news channel here, one of our news channels, touts their new drone, our news drone. Oh my God, in the commercial, they show this drone. They're taking this thing out of the news van in a huge crate with 2 people doing it. They're standing this monstrous thing up and then attaching it, pulling the arms out, taking one person to hold the drone, the other one to pull each arm out and lock it in place. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, are you out of your mind? The props on this thing are like this. And there's no guards on that sucker. How safe is that thing if that comes down? I'm looking at this thing. I bet it weighs at least 50, 60 pounds or more. And I'm looking at their footage they've done. And I'm telling you what, Hardens James with his Mavic his Mavic Pro, he does just as good a footage with that as this big news drone does. And this thing is huge. I mean, this thing's got to put out prop wash like you wouldn't believe and be horribly loud. So I don't even understand why they have that big a drone. Sure, it might be more stable in very high winds, but the Mavic is a badass drone, and so are the Phantom series. And the Mavic shoots ultra high quality vids. So I'm trying to figure out the difference between the Mavic and this monster drone my news channel has. So if anybody knows why they're using these 60-pound drones, please let me know. And this thing's got to show up on radar. James, let me tell you, man, your drones, they don't have to be a workhorse. I still enjoy flying. I fly mine just for fun sometimes. But man, oh, they really, you get used to doing pictures and video with a drone. It's just so nice. Oh, see, dude, I can fly over populated areas. I cannot fly over sports arenas or big festivals where there's tons and tons of people. Where it's packed with tons of people. I can't fly over those. We do have special areas we can't fly around airports or military bases. I can fly in a certain distance of airports if I call the air traffic control tower, which I actually have air traffic control tower numbers on my speed dial on my phone. Call, let the air traffic controller guy know. Here's where I'm flying, how far I am from you, what distance I am. He will say yes or no, that's acceptable, and you tell him how your max height. And usually the air traffic guys are good. Explorer Fever, I think that drone my news channel has, I think that sucker is electric like my drone. I didn't see any gas. So I don't know if you're being funny, but man, this thing looked like it just had huge batteries, and this thing is monstrous. And I've seen it take off, and it didn't sound like gas. But it's just crazy how big it is. Where are you at, Daywan? What country are you in? So no, Urbexy, Scotland. Urbexy, what's Scotland like for drone requirements? I don't know, Urbexy. I think that big drone my news channel has is a four prop. It's crazy big. I may have tried to look it up so I can put a picture on here sometime for you guys to see. This thing is just huge. No problem, Justa. Thanks, man. And thanks for stopping into my vlog channel last week, too, and chatting with me. Appreciate it. Which we had a very spirited talk on politics over there after I did a live stream here last week. That was fun. Uh-huh. Well, it's not copyright breaching that's so worried about, James. The FAA has a law about flying over crowds of people. It's just like flying over somebody's house. FAA rules actually say that you do not own the airspace above your house in America. Somebody can fly over your home and film your house and your property. That's not illegal. But if you and your family are out sitting in your backyard eating at the picnic table and somebody films you then it's illegal. There's privacy concerns when it comes to people. You can film property, but not the people. So you got to watch people. Yeah, I think the big DJI drone is the Insight, I believe, and the Insight 2, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, day one. I've never had a problem with. I only had one time where I turned my drone on, and my Spark warned me you can't fly here, so I couldn't do anything. It wouldn't even take off. So, Inspire 2. Thank you, Urbexy. Okay, CAA rules within 50 minutes of building. We can fly right up to a building, but it's certain types of buildings you can't be near. 150 meters of a crowd, more than 1,000 people. Okay. That one's something like ours. The crowds of people is pretty much like ours. Tires as big as cars? Jeez. Well, this one they take out of my news channel's van. When they fold it out, you ain't getting it in no van. This thing is huge. I cannot imagine the wash that thing puts off. Here I am with my little DJI Spark that it doesn't even weigh or is as big as one of the batteries for their drone. That's creepy. Wonder if it's fast. It may be faster than my little Spark, but you know what? I bet it won't catch my Spark. I can turn on a dime with that Spark. Hey, Explorer NC, how are you doing? No, thanks for coming by, man. You've been putting out some good vids lately, dude. I can fly right over a building. It's our biggest worry here is AGL, above ground level. At my house here, well, our laws in America are you can't fly over 400 feet with your drone anyway. 400-foot ceiling for your drone. In my home here, even if your drone would go higher, you probably wouldn't want to because you got to watch out for aircraft in town. I mean, they're not supposed to fly below 1,000 feet, but under emergency conditions, they fly down to 500 feet in my area. Not much, Explore NC. We are talking about drones at the moment. Well, actually, I've had my drone not warn me. Day one. My drone has not warned me a few times. Where I knew it was a restricted zone and my drone would still go there. And I'm like, ooh, that's not good. But no, there is one or two times it has warned me. Me and Shawn were exploring an old house, gorgeous old house on the outskirts of a city in Illinois. Actually, it's Galesburg, Illinois. They have no problem me mentioning it. They said I could. We're exploring this gorgeous old house, and I was gonna get some beautiful drone footage of it because it really needed drone footage. It wouldn't let me take off, so they turned the spark on. And it didn't say anything until I hit the up stick, and then suddenly I hit the up stick, and it goes unable to take off to proximity to the airport. Then suddenly it popped up on my screen showing, yeah, too close. So it wouldn't even let me go up off, take off. But it doesn't warn you all the time. I do also have an app on my phone called Air Maps, which also is handy as it shows you overlays of circles and flight recommendations and even some air traffic control phone numbers. You got your son's drone stuck in a tree for 3 months? And you didn't go get it? I've seen people hooks on one drone and save another drone with one. Well, James, actually, to fly your drone at all now in America, you must have a license of some type. It's not a license, but you have to register your drone with the FAA. If you're going to fly your drone commercially, you have to get a commercial license. But the FAA, and I'm going to say rightfully so, the FAA has been kind of lax on some of what they call commercial use of a drone. A lot of YouTubers do use their drones and make money, as other people use a drone and make money. But they do not have the commercial drone license. I think it's Part 7 or Section 7 drone, whatever. Because if you look up what it takes to do if you got that one day one, more power to you. But I've looked up what it takes to get that commercial license. It's in freaking insane what you have to do to get that. And you have to go through almost all the stuff to fly a real airplane. You got to be able to read charts and measure this distance and this distance with manual tools and all this crap. And it's like, it's a drone that fits in my hand, you dinks. And it's stupid. I know a couple people that are actually unhappy they got their commercial drone license because then you get a commercial drone license. You're supposed to send a plan in to wherever you're going to fly or air traffic control or something, sometimes a month or two in advance. Then you get an okay to fly in a certain window. Well, if the weather goes crap, you can't fly. Part 107. Thanks, Tensoroku. But you can't fly if the weather goes crap on that time window you have. Yet me, as a leisure flyer or a non-commercial flyer or hobbyist, I can just call air traffic control if I'm close to one of those zones and just fly. I don't do any of that. So he's actually unhappy he got the commercial because now he's got all these limits on him and he can't use his drone half as much. Actually, the FAA considers anything above ground level in their purview, even if it's 10 feet. The FAA considers that their airspace as soon as you leave the ground. But yeah, day one is right up here about how about the close to how close it can be to an airport and stuff. What? Wait a second. Dude behind the camera back here said he doesn't know if anybody else has this problem, but YouTube takes away my like on videos or streams I watch. What? So if you watch somebody's stream and put a like or a, does it take away your comments too? It says doesn't register them or takes them away. Huh. Ooh, Explore NC. I see abandoned theme park. Yeah, Explore NC's been doing some good ones, man. I've been enjoying a lot of those. He's got more abandoned houses than I've been able to find. I'm a little jealous because I like a good old abandoned house. And I haven't been able to find any real good ones for a while. No, Hardin James, if you use your drone with your kids, you don't need a license, but you do have to register it with the FAA still. Even the DJI Spark is not light enough. It's got to be lighter than a DJI Spark not to be registered with the FAA. Now, Urbexy set up here, it doesn't matter. Let's see, line of sight, let's see. See, now we can't fly as high as we want, Urbexy, because they do not want us in air traffic, in airspace. If we go up in airspace, oh man, I don't think the airport radar will pick up my little Spark, but if they catch you, it's your ass. We have horrible, horrible penalties here if you mess up with your drone. Some guy got caught above. There are some guys that post on YouTube flying their Mavic to like 1,000 feet, but in America that is illegal as hell. And if you get caught, not only do you lose your drone privileges, you can face time in jail and like $250,000 fine. Line of sight is not our recommendation, is a rule here. Which is funny because for any of the rest of my fellow people out, drone flyers out there that have a DJI Spark, tell me you can't lose that thing in the sky when it's not, 40, 50 feet up, let alone 400. I got a friend with a Phantom series. He can lose that dang thing at 300 feet. There's been times there's times I'm flying, I'm not really taking video, where I've had to use the camera to find out where I'm at. Yeah, it's crazy, day one. They've taken something that shouldn't be as complicated as it is and made it too complicated. But like I said, we are still better than Canada. Canada has really screwed drone pilots. Oh, Explorer NC has an abandoned theme park. I hate you, man, but I can't wait to see your video. An abandoned theme park is on my huge happy list. I need a theme park. Exploring abandoned places are like Pokemon to me. I want to collect them all. I want one of everything, or more of one of everything. Huh. Well, I never ran into that, dude. I know I've run into some videos. Actually, I've watched some people's videos on YouTube. I've left a like. And a lot of times it registers. If you go back and see it later, you can see your own like. It already says you gave a thumb. Like a thumb was already blue or whatever it is. I've gone back and that thumb has been gone. So I hit it again and it lights up again. So it's like, okay. So you're right. It does take it away. Yeah, especially day one, as day one knows here, in America, like I live in, it's a rural city area, but it's a 430,000 metro area. We do have a big airport. Airplanes do fly to 1,000 feet or low or slightly lower in this area. They do not want your drone anywhere near an aircraft. I am in a certain distance from my airport. All I do is call my air traffic control, and they always go, okay, no problem, have a good time, enjoy your flight, tell us when you're done. Oh, Urbexy, you are right. I never understood why the Phantom is white. I mean, that sucker just blends into the sky. So how can they make that tell you have to have line of sight? That is craziness. And heck, my little spark disappears. Blinking lights and all. That spark is gone at times. I gotta look at the camera to know where the heck I'm at. Senja Aldi. How is it Oh, hon, how's it going? Good morning from Bali. Thank you. It is, and you're like a day ahead, aren't you, hon? Yeah, it is 6:41 p.m. where I'm at, and it is Tuesday night. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. We have been talking about drones and exploring and a bunch of other things. Oh, hey, I was gonna bring up something. It seems YouTube and some big YouTubers have finally started accepting and putting videos out about what a lot of us on here have known for a long time. They are talking about the trouble of notifications not working and bells not working and everything else, which a lot of us have known for a long time. I've even seen some of the big guys that tell you how to get better on YouTube and, Creator Fundamentals and some of these other guys finally admitting, yes, there's a problem on YouTube with notifications. We've all known that for a year or more. And I'm starting to see videos from some of these big guys going, yes, for a while now, YouTube's had a problem with notifications working. And I'm like, no kidding. Spectral Wolfpack Paranormal got a hold of me a while back because I said something about, dude, I did not get any of your bells from anything. And I sent him a picture because he got sent to YouTube showing I was subscribed and the bell was on. And he sent that with a bunch of others at YouTube and so some other people. Yes, Senja, a lot of people are. This is a problem. A lot of YouTubers, it's kind of well known. So I think it's kind of funny that now suddenly a actual company man from YouTube was on one of these guys' streams. I think it was Creator Fundamentals. And he admitted that there is a problem with some of the stuff been going on. And some of these other big YouTubers out there who like to give you tips on how to get better on YouTube are admitting it. So it's like, really, it took you guys a year to come out and admit what we've known, or some of the big streaming guys to talk about it? It's kind of weird. So let's see here. Oh, hey, Urbexy. We can't review this website because the content doesn't meet our king. What? Uh, doesn't meet our community standards. What? Huh. Well, my drone, my little spark is in red, but the funny thing is the red part is on top. So I've always wondered how much good that really does. The bottom of my spark is like a light gray. So that blends into the sky pretty well, which is funny because even the little lights disappear though too. What? Facebook, as everybody knows, Facebook has gone nuts lately. Not just do they have problems on some of the urban exploring channels with a bunch of jerks infiltrating them. As Tensoroku knows also, he's had a problem in a couple just in his state. Some real jerks getting on some of those, but YouTube, I mean, Facebook has got a lot of problems lately. They've been caught, being biased against some people. They've been caught spying. They've been caught doing a lot of crap. And you got Zuckerberg up there trying to blame, oh, we didn't know this was happening. My butt. You got some of the smartest people on planet Earth working for you for tech people. Don't tell me you didn't know. No, Tensoroku and I, we had some problems on one of the Wisconsin Urbex channels or pages, and we left. Which is funny because I actually complained to the moderator of that that page. Sorry, I keep wanting to call it channel. I complained to the moderator of that page, and she did nothing. She said, "Well, that's the way it is here." And I'm like, "What?" But it's funny because now she is actually joined our much more open and not arguey channel, or a page that Tenzo Roku started that I moderate on also. Part of me wants to kind of like kick her off the page because she wouldn't even moderate her own page, which was hers. You know, she likes to say she got latched stuck doing that. Well, even if, just tell these people not to be jerks or follow the rules. I don't understand the problem, but that's just me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, Facebook is supposed to be correcting a lot of that urbexy, but I don't think they're going to. Facebook likes to be secret. So, Senja, what is going on in Bali? And what is your weather like? I don't even know. I'm always curious what's going on in the rest of the world. I know Urbexy is in Scotland and he's heading towards warmer weather like I am. And Bajerico is heading towards warmer weather. And dude behind the camera and Study Boy, they're in New Zealand. They're actually kind of heading towards their winter. You know, their winter isn't like my winter. My winter sucks. Must be a New Zealand thing. Yeah, nice. No, it's not a New Zealand thing, dude behind the camera. Well, I've had that happen. I was watching on the treadmill today. I was watching people's videos on, as I do on the treadmill a lot, everybody. I watch your videos when I'm on the treadmill. So sometimes my comments aren't the longest because it's hard to hit the touch screen on the treadmill without messing it up. But yeah, it's, wow, it's warmer there. 31 degrees Celsius. I know we do ignorant Fahrenheit here, and trust me, I don't like it. Too bad I was raised Fahrenheit because it's easy for me. But I understand Celsius. Because Celsius makes it makes much more sense. You see, I haven't updated my Spark for a while. I am actually running a downgraded version of the DJI Go 4 app. Because DJI, in their infinite stupidity, when they did an upgrade for the app, they removed the OTG cable. The OTG cable is a cable that goes from your phone or your tablet or whatever you're using to the remote. It gives you a direct connection to the remote. You think that makes sense, right? It does. It works great. It eliminates a lot of extra interference, dropouts, saves tons of battery on your device because your drone can suck these things dry real quick. Well, they eliminated that cable. So then you're running a Wi-Fi or type radio transmission signal from your remote to your drone, but then you also have a transmission from this to your remote. Two transmissions do have a hell of a lag, and you have transmission problems where you can't see as well. So they made your drone less useful. So I got an APK and downloaded and downgraded my app to like 4.1.15. So now I can use my OTG cable again. So DJI is kind of on my crap list for that. I don't know why they had to take it off. They said, well, we didn't plan to have the OTG on there. Well, that's fine, but you didn't have to take it off there. It worked. It worked great. All your other drones have OTG. So why'd you have to take it off here when it was already built in? No sense. Oh, don't worry, Senja. We were born in America and we don't understand Fahrenheit. Because Fahrenheit makes no sense at all. I mean, what jerk says water freezes at 32 and boils at 212? Celsius freezes at 0, boils at 100. Wow, that makes sense. Everything's all rounded. All the numbers are rounded. Even numbers. Oh, yeah. 1 kilometer, kilometer, equals 1,000 meters. A mile is 5,280 feet. What is that? All my tools for my job are metric. So I'm used to that. Exactly, Study Boy. I do not understand English. The English system of measurement. I understand it because I was born with it. Do I think it makes sense? No. No, negative 40 F is a different temperature, Study Boy. Because when you're freezing, when we are 10 below, that's a lot different number for you because our 0 is totally different. Because where our water freezes are 32 degrees. Yours freezes at 0. So by the time we get to 0, we're already negative 30 or negative 20 something degrees in Celsius. Or way below it in Celsius. You know what I mean? Or by the time we get to, yeah, your 0 is our 32. Makes no sense. Try that one out. Exactly, Senja. I don't understand the whole feet thing. Let's see here. Day one was asking something about yeah, I don't. I've recalibrated my drone. I reset everything. And in one of my videos, it was fine. It had all the satellites. And this is right after an update from DJI. Reset everything. Took off. And it said, had all of its satellites. Home point updated. And then I went to move it. And it went psychotic. Lost all signal with satellites. Said something mode. I can't remember which mode it went into. And it literally took off for the tree line and crashed into the trees. And I couldn't do nothing with it. So yeah, I don't understand why DJI seems to keep making updates. And it seems like mostly for the Spark to make the Spark less useful. And for anybody that flies a drone when you have to use your phone or your tablet for your drone screen, have you noticed how much power it sucks? So now DJI wants me to run my Wi-Fi also, which sucks even more power. I mean, like, holy crap. I don't understand that, so I downgraded. My drone does everything I need it to do, and it works perfect, so they can bite me. Well, everybody, let's see here. So Senja is heading into good warmer weather too. Sorry, I'm just reading back. I kind of... Well, hey, Senja, I will say one thing. I know New Zealand has having a lot of storms here lately. So you guys probably sharing the same storms? April, June. Still low season, but perfect weather. Yeah, I bet. Sorry, I wanted to catch up. Oh, so explore NC. You get to go and do an amusement park. You have to tell us location or anything, but is this park got a lot there? Or is it still like tons of the stuff there? There's one I was going to do out west of me here recently, but by the time I talked to the owner, and he was actually cool about letting me in, there isn't much left. So I don't know if I'll drive all that distance for something that isn't much there anymore. I guess there's very little there, so I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know, Sanjay. I think Steady Boy and dude behind the camera have had just about enough storms on. One of those nights I was watching one of the guys' streams in New Zealand, and man, that storm was pretty rough. It was blowing some stuff and beating things up pretty badly. I've thought about it, Urban Explorer Steve. But it's a long drive. And so far, even by doing map searches and talking to other people, I haven't found anything else to explore between me and there. We're talking a good 10 to 11 hour drive. So I would have to, that's each way. So I would have to have something else to explore there or between there to make it worth my time. I like to explore. I love exploring. But even I can't justify a 10, 11 hour drive. So 22 hours total driving, let's say. For one place, it's going to be cool to see, but not that great. Yeah, I know you did, Study Boy. I saw your video of one of the storms, yeah. Yes, day one, I did check satellite signal percentage. I had 100%. I also had 13 or 14 satellites when I took off. It said home point was updated. Everything was good. And then it just suddenly went into goofy mode and vroom, flew itself right into the trees. It wouldn't even let me stop it. And I've talked to other people with Sparks who have had the same problem. And it was after some updates they did during the last summer. 2 updates to the Spark really caused problems. And then another one, they took away the OTG. Bad thinking. Yeah, see, Steve, if I go someplace, I like to try to find as much in between as possible. Old hotels along expressways. I like to actually take non-expressway times. You run through small towns and there's old farmhouses and a lot of cool stuff. So, I mean, I don't mind driving distance to see something. Shawn and I have driven pretty far to see some stuff. We went out to see Old Reed Hospital in Indiana, and that was our sole reason for going out there. But that was a huge old hospital complex. And it was two of us. It was easier to drive. When I go by myself sometimes, those are long drives. But we were lucky. We stopped off in Gary and found the old stadium there that's falling apart. Which turned out to be an amazing Explorer. One that I am going to lament has not got very many views. I think it's my title. I think my title sucks. Oh, no problem, Pajerico. I understand, man. I know what time it is there, too, dude. No problem, Pajerico. I mean, I know what time it is here, and I know you're 6.5 hours ahead of me, dude. So 7 p.m. here is darned late there. Urban Explorer Steve, what do you got coming up this year? Anything coming up soon? Any certain places you want to see? I mean, I don't even care if other people have explored it or videoed it before. I want to see these places so badly. I really enjoy seeing them. And I've been to places other people have been to, and I found stuff they haven't. Or I put out a video that looks totally different than theirs somehow. All depends on how you see it and how you perceive the place. Since Explore NC was talking about amusement park, I have to say one of my biggest dreams, I want to go to Six Flags Jazzland in New Orleans. And yes, I know there's security. I'm of course going to call and do what I can, wrangle around trying to get in legally, but I got a feeling it'll be commando style, but I'm going to get to that one way or another. I do need a good amusement park. Have a good one, Pajerico, and thank you again, man, and congratulations on the 1-year anniversary. You really put out some good stuff, man. Like, enjoy. It's none of it I can get over here. Allegheny County Home. Park Center. Now, the Allegheny County Home, that sounds like an asylum or a hospital. Steve, is that what that is? Because it sounds cool. Me and Shawn did an old asylum, a work farm. It's a work farm country asylum for children. It was really stripped, but still creepy. You're in the middle of nowhere. It's dead quiet. And it's like little kid stuff around it for in each room. But it was kind of weird knowing that there was an asylum for crazy children. Yeah, I had a friend day one. He had a Phantom 2. And they did a bad update and it destroyed the camera. The camera won't work anymore on the Phantom 2s that did this update. If you were able to catch it before you did the update, DJI removed it. But if you did the update, it screwed the drones and DJI won't do anything for those people. So they make great drones, but they got to stop messing with them. No problem, Senja. Thank you, hon. I can't wait to see more of your really cool places in Bali. Because you guys have a very beautiful country that I would like to get to. But once again, I'll see if I can travel that far with my lungs. We'll see how far I get. But thanks for coming by, hon. See, that's okay. Now, here's something I was wanting to talk about. Okay, everybody knows the Exploring Crew, right? If you're an Urban Exploring fan, you know of the Exploring Crew. You know Josh, Cody, Steve, and John. Well, okay, we all know Exploring with Josh. I think he's probably the most subscribed Urban Explorer. He's got just shy of, 3 million now? And I'm not picking on Josh. I do like Josh. I watch Josh. I haven't watched him for a while. I don't watch a lot of the big guys much anymore. Honestly, I watch a lot of the smaller people. So I'd rather spend my watch time on people that don't have 3 million subscribers. Once again, no shot at Josh. He's worked for that. But when Josh, Cody, and the rest of the guys split up there for a long time, I kind of understand why they did it. I mean, they all kind of started together. But when they explored together, they could explore the exact same place, and I could watch all 4 of their videos because each video was totally different. And they didn't always stick together. They'd wander off to different things. So I was actually more upset. I know a lot of fans were upset when they broke up. But you can hardly blame those guys for doing so, because in the time where they were together, when they started out not too far from each other on subscriptions and watchers, suddenly Josh ended up with almost 2 million by the time they split up, about 2 million subscribers, and the rest of the guys only had like 400,000. I mean, that's kind of a kick in the butt when you're doing the same work and the same things. And I will say that as much as I like Josh, Cody probably has some of the best cinematography, whether it's drone or his camera work, on YouTube. He's amazing. And Josh and Steve both have their own, John and Steve also both have their own great way of showing places. I could watch them all, but it's too bad that it seems like people did pick a favorite with Josh. They should have been a little better about subscribing to all of them, and it might have saved a problem. They are kind of exploring back together again, but it's, once again, Josh is still growing exponentially. And even if those guys are doing the same work and putting out as good or sometimes better videos than Josh, they're not getting it. People keep subscribing to him. That would kind of be bothersome. Proper people. Oh, proper people. Okay. Now, the proper people to me are the gods of urban exploring. They are. Ever since I ran into those guys years ago, I was amazed because, once again, I'm an oldster. I've been doing this a long time. I've been urban exploring for over 30 years. Before they started doing it on YouTube, everybody. But when I ran into proper people, oh my God, I love those guys. They are amazing how they do it. They do. They get amazing locations. They film it well. They're not overly flashy and goofy. They don't break or destroy, and they're really good explorers. I mean, I can't say enough about proper people. I can't believe the proper people don't have 1 million+ subscribers. Honestly. Because if you like real urban exploring, they're amazing. I have nothing else. Just watching their stuff, I'm always happy. I don't leave watching, their stuff going, well, not one of your best. I love them. They're great. So yeah, I hate to sound like a fanboy, but I am. But oh, dude behind the camera. If you've never seen proper people, dude, look them up. They are hard for anybody on YouTube to live up to. They are amazing, and they are undervalued for what they are. I think the last time I saw they only like 450, 500,000 subscribers, maybe 600,000. And they are just amazing. The quality of their videos, camera work, everything. And the locations. I will say that the proper people are more real urban explorer. Okay, not real. I'm sorry. Pure urban explorers than like Josh, Cody, and Steve and those guys. Because they kind of turned a little more into travel vloggers for a long time. There were times on a lot of their trips they didn't do anything abandoned at all. And that's how they started their channels. I understand exploring with Josh is why my name has exploring in it. Because if I travel, that's great. But that's why I'm just saying that proper people, they don't do travel vlogs, really. I don't begrudge Josh, those guys seeing those amazing places. I'm glad they did because I got to see them through their eyes. Well, Josh has been out urban exploring a long time. He really has. So he has worked hard to get where he is. But I'm going to say he's not the most pure urban explorer out there. Once again, I have no problems with his travels. Through his eyes and his videos, I've seen amazing places. Places I may not ever see. Or amazing countries and cool hotels and stores, but not all of them were abandoned stuff or urban exploring, I guess. They want to call urban exploring as traveling, but that's not really urban exploring anymore as much. So I don't know. I don't begrudge. I know some people don't like Josh. I have no problem with it. I think the big guys do a great service for urban exploring. Some people have been on my streams before. No, I believe there are some people out there that believe that YouTube or any of the videos or sells their pictures or anything on urban exploring is screwing the whole hobby. I believe it's the other way around. I think the more mainstream urban exploring gets, the less people will think of us as vandals. The more people will see us for what we are. We are modern day historians or modern day archaeologists. So we are preserving something and showing everybody something we don't normally get to see. And I think the more the big guys are out there, I've had police be nice to me when they found out I'm an urban explorer just because they have seen some of the bigger guys. One officer had seen Exploring with Josh. One had seen the proper people. And they go, "Oh, you're an urban explorer like those guys." And I'm like, "Yes." And then they're like, "Oh, well, heck, yeah, we know about that." And maybe 5, 10 years ago when I was exploring, I wouldn't have had that. Those cops wouldn't have known what I was talking about, or if they would have let me go and been nice about it, they wouldn't have automatically, "Oh, well, heck, okay." Danny? Okay, I know who Danny is. Now there are some I'm annoyed with, some of the big guys, as we've talked about, that kind of throw out some crap. Mo Sargi and some of these other guys are kind of clickbaity. Unfortunately, somebody I normally watch did kind of a clickbait title, and I kind of had to call him on it the other day in my comments. It was kind of a clickbait title. I can't remember the name of the title right off the top of my head. Because this morning I was on the treadmill, so my oxygen level was low. But the title was kind of clickbait. Because it's not really what happened in the video. Yeah, I've seen some of Danny's stuff, yeah. Almost, man, I don't know. Those drone racing guys are nuts. Yeah, they're crazy. Those drone racing guys. I have not. It's not that I lost so much interest in Josh. For a while there, he seemed lost. Not too long after Cody and him stopped traveling together, and that's kind of the end of the crew there for a while. He seemed to lose his way for a while. Um, Josh was going and actually doing concrete sewer tunnels with guys and checking those out and stuff like that, saying, "Oh, this concrete sewer tunnel in LA is haunted," or "We ran into a person." He did a little bit of the fake blood thing, supposedly. I'm not saying he did, but they saw some red stuff and said it was blood or something in one of the videos, and people were like, "Come on." So for a while there, it seemed like Josh kind of lost his way. But it does seem like he's kind of found that back. But I spend my time watching the smaller people better. So no, I kind of watch the smaller guys. I'd rather spend my time, watching Study Boys videos. Ones I find them interesting. I'm watching somebody from another country put out something I can't see or make here. And he's a small guy, and I'd rather help him so he is able someday maybe to monetize and be able to make a little money to help him with those videos so I can see more of those. And he watches my little explorers, which maybe someday I can get enough to see more stuff to show him. Josh and those guys will go on just fine with a lot of us. Not that I still won't sit down and watch one of their videos and enjoy them, but I just haven't spent the time to watch a lot of the big guys as much. One of the only big guys I watch anymore is the proper people. So now Tenzaroku, I do like Danny, but Oh, that's no problem, Day One. I knew you meant FPV, man. I couldn't do that first person racing. I'd run into something and then I'd run a jump or something. I got too close, run into something. I mean, I'm not saying, when dude behind the camera hits 20,000, subscribers, 30,000 or 100,000, I'll still watch him, but I really feel that for a while there, some of the exploring crew seemed to lose their way. I know Steve was having a tough time there for a while. Which, see, Steve, boy, or, sorry, John. John was having a tough time. Because Steve kept doing it. He stayed in Japan there for a while with his girlfriend he had for a while, but I'll tell you what. John, for a while there, I think he was living out of his car almost. And amazing, because early on he had videos that were doing amazing amounts of watch time. And then they went from that down to where he's got a lot of his videos are getting maybe 3,000 to 5,000 watches, which for me is a lot. 5,000 watches, I'd be skippy. But he went from, 300,000, 400,000 views down to 5,000. It's like, woof. And then YouTube hit a lot of those guys with that big monetization drop, or some guys, even at John's level, were making a somewhat type of a living, or able to explore, then something, boom, slammed them and killed a lot of them. Yeah, you will, dude. Yeah, Study Boy, I watch a lot of different channels, too. YouTube is better than any type of cable or satellite TV, because, my God, I can watch, you show me around some great place in New Zealand, I can go watch uh, dude and daughter behind the camera do a late night dance review. I can watch Tenzo Roku to see how he survives not drowning himself in Wisconsin. I can go watch Senja in Bali, show me around some amazing places in Bali. I mean, you just can't beat that. And even for other urban exploring, which I'm a fan of, I can go watch Devon's Explorers in Pittsburgh that I haven't been to, or he has a different take on an explorer, even if I have been to it. It's great being able to see all this stuff. Okay, what did I miss? Yeah, so dude, I don't know if I've lost love of Josh, but I only have certain time, and I'd rather spend it watching Explore NC or you or somebody smaller. I mean, Steve is on here, Urban Explorer Steve. He sees the Allegheny House. I'm gonna want to watch that more than I'm gonna want to watch Cody or Josh or those guys. And I'm not picking on you, Cody or Josh. I do love you guys. I think you're one of the best things that happened to urban exploring. I really do. But, Uh-oh. Can you undo it, Tenzoroku? I know there's an undo. Uh-oh. I can't undo it either. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. No, I can't fix it either. Ah! Uh-oh. Exactly, Steve. It's nice to be able to see. You can see the world on here. And that's so cool. Well, make sure you apologize to him, Roku. Oh, man, dude. Can he see you apologizing right now? I hope so. Oh, man. Day one, I'm sorry. That was an accident. And I've even tried to put you back. And even as it being my channel, it won't let me take it off. Which makes no sense to me. Why can't I take you back off of it? Okay. Okay, I can kind of put him back, but I can't take him out of the mix, out of timeout. I don't understand that. It makes no sense why I can't take him back out of being grounded. Well, there's someone I've never run into on YouTube, everybody. I've never run into the, if you accidentally time out somebody, you can't untime out them. So, Day One, I'm very sorry that you're in the penalty box, but it won't even let me undo you. So, when you do get back, very sorry. Oh, dude behind the camera can fix it. Dude behind the camera and I are going to do a Google Hangouts soon. Study boy. Yeah. Everybody back away from Tenzo Roku. I got a feeling when Day One gets back in here, he's going to have a drone crash on top of Tenzo Roku. So you better hope, Tenzo Roku, that Day One's drones don't have a really long distance to them. If you're driving in your car and you see something following you in the mirrors that's flying, you may want to pull off the road quick. Oh, man. But no, me and Dude Behind the Camera are going to do a Google Hangouts on his channel coming up soon. We got to get a day hammered out. We're going to do kind of a, I don't know, political rant, whatever grinds our gears type of stream, which I do on my other channel and Dude does sometimes on his. You know, last night his live stream was music, trivia, and dance moves. Day One, are you still there? You're out of timeout yet? If you're there, man, we're sorry. That was not meant to happen. But yeah, Steve is right. The big guys do give it. I will say, what I do like about Josh and those guys is because they have so much money, and they are doing so well. They've been doing it so long that they can travel the world and show us some cool places. It's kind of nice. Okay, let's see here. Everybody that's on here, what is the 1 or 2 big channels you do still watch regular? You know, one I haven't watched in a long time since he came back to YouTube. I have not watched Adam the Woo. I watched him a couple times when he suddenly came back on YouTube, but I have not watched him for a good while now. I used to like Adam. I guess once you really get into doing YouTube, it's hard to watch other YouTubers too much, or at least some of the bigger guys. Review Tech USA is one you watch. Okay, Tenzoroku, that's one I've never heard of. Carpetbagger, yes. Carpetbagger, he hangs out. Him and Adam the Woo know each other. Carpetbagger's been around, man. He's like, Carpetbagger is like old school urban exploring, kinda. Yeah. I will say, the more you get into doing, oh, funny. Oh, man, you're good. I appreciate the love and the brown nosing. I like it. See, Steve still watches Adam the Woo. Geography Now. Wow. Tenzoroku. I did not expect that one. Yeah, Carpetbagger has been around a long time, study boy. Man, has he. He's been around, he hasn't been around as long as Adam the Woo, but he's been out there. Well, thanks, family. Fun. Okay, Steve. Is Adam the Woo is good now? I mean, what's he doing? Is he actually doing a lot of days? I mean, he said he was never going to do a everyday vlog again because he burned himself out after like 5 years straight. But I've only watched 4 or 5 of his new vlogs since he came back. I don't have any real reason why. Well, that's weird. So, okay. Geography Now. Wow. Yeah, Steve, you'll like Carpetbagger. He does some good travels. He also got kind of hurt when YouTube changed their monetization things. he didn't get demonetized because he had enough subscribers and watch time, but like a lot of YouTubers who were making money, they lost a lot of money. Yeah, exactly, dude. The Daily Woo, I always make time for the Daily Woo. And actually, I found his channel while researching the name for my vlog channel, which not many people on here know. It's Kylie the Who. And I was researching that name, making sure nobody else had that name. Then I ran into Adam the Woo. And I was like, oh, that's cute. So I became a fan of Adam the Woo because I was researching a name for my vlog channel. Hey, no problem, Study Boy. Thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out this long. And thank you for chatting. Day one, you're back. Thanks, man. Hey, dude, Day one, please do not kill Tenzo Roku. Okay? Do not kill him. Yeah, do not kill don't kill poor Tenzo Roku. Don't bomb him with a drone. Okay, maybe a small drone. I watched Adam the Woo regular for probably of his original 5 year thing he did, I think it was. I watched him like the last year and a half, 2 years solid. I went back and watched some of his older stuff. Like I said, his new one I haven't watched for as long. Family of Fun, hun, thank you. I know you're an hour ahead of me here. I appreciate you hanging out and congratulations on the 1 year. And hopefully my weather catches up somewhere decent with yours soon. Because I am in the mood for some good weather. And stop back sometime to find out if Tenzo Roku was skewered by a drone, strangely, in the next few days. Well, that's okay, Tenzo Roku. I would run, but I don't have the air to run. Some people always ask me, what are you going to do if you get caught by the police while you're exploring? Stop. I'm not going to run. Well, what if you're with somebody and they run? Well, good for them, but I'm not going nowhere. I ain't got the air to outrun a cop. Also, it ticks police off less if you don't run. Thanks, Family of Fun. I had 2 of your vids I got to catch up on you. I got to see the right side of that trail yet. I only saw left. So we've had a fun... Adam the Woo. I'm out. Now it's I talked about Adam. I have to go check him out. Oh, if you do happen... Dude behind the camera is right. I need to start kind of pimping my other channel a little more. If you want to learn or hear anything about cystic fibrosis, I have a cystic fibrosis channel. It's called Cystic Fibrosis Purple People Eater. Yeah, I know, long as hell. And my vlogger, what grinds my gears or ticks me off channel is Kylie the Who. There is one other dude seems to be a fan of, and some other New Zealanders like, is my rant on Harley Davidson and their loud pipes. Anybody's a Harley fan, I'm sorry. Just the physics of it. Oh, you like his old stuff, like the old Adam the Woo, not the Daily Woo, because he had Adam the Woo. Then he seemed to stop doing that channel, went to Daily Woo and did all that. That was his daily vlog forever. Oh no, Day One. We're watching, man. If he gets bombed by a mysterious drone in the next few days, we know what happened. I know those drones are expensive. You don't want to give those out. But boy, I tell you what, I've flown my drone in the house before here, practicing. And usually I put my prop guards on, but one time I didn't. And I tell you what, my props sliced through a light shade of mine real well. Exactly, Steve. The times me and Shawn ran into the police, we just talked to him. Of course, one of the times was I heard a car door slam and I saw a flashlight in the distance in this one building. Actually, it's online. It's on YouTube. It's the house with a safe we were exploring. We're taking some more shots of the blown out safe. And I saw a flashlight just after I heard a car door. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I handed everything to Shawn. I said, be right back. Walked out, my hands up. And there was a cop with a flashlight in one hand, gun in the other. But then once I come out, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I told him what we were. It helped. He was real nice. All three police officers, one county, two city guys were extremely nice. Even let us finish up shooting, which is on the video. And I did not show their faces. Some people have got on me about, well, you didn't show very much of the police thing. I'm not going to show their faces. You do not show police officers' faces, especially if they're being cool to you. They may need that. So yeah, the police have been really good to us. And those cops were even suggesting another place we could explore. But I told them no thanks on that one because it's actually too close to other houses that are occupied, and I don't want to make people nervous and get them another call. And they're like, okay, that's a good idea. Oh, dude, that bowling alley about killed me. Running the length of a bowling alley with my lungs, and I still somehow had the brains to talk to the camera. I was about to pass out. My doctor saw that, and he's like, really? Which part of that did you think was a good plan? I'm like, I don't know. We ran. Even she was like, you know what? The door was wide open and there were no trespassing signs. You probably weren't going to get in any real trouble. I'm like, oh, I didn't want to hang around and find out. But yeah, Steve's right. Most of the time, the police, once you identify yourself as an urban explorer, they're really cool about it. They are more worried about vandals destroying somebody's property. They're worried about drug stuff going on, gang stuff. And a lot of police officers, okay, even if you're trespassing, they may be slightly annoyed or ask you to leave, but they don't want to do tons of paperwork on you. And just your urban exploring butt is a lot of paperwork. So if you treat the police very nice, I grew up in an area where you respect and love cops anyway. So I'm always, yes, sir, no, sir, hey, how's it going tonight? Are you having a good night? Sorry, guys, for bothering you. What do you mean to drag you out here? Hell, one set of cops at one place, me and Shawn even offered to buy them some dinner or something. So he said, we're going on break. And I'm like, hey, do I want us to buy you some dinner or something? He's like, no, we're fine. Which by law, you can't even buy police dinner anymore? Really? What is that all about? Tenzo Roku, do you hear that buzzing noise in the background? That should be a drone showing up, so do not open your windows. So, okay, everybody. Steve's got some explorers coming up this year. Day one. Now, are you more into the drone or the urban exploring, Day one? Yeah, I know, dude, but it used to be you could do that just as a sign of respect and thank you to your police officers, dude. um, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it was bribing your police. I think it's just sign of respect. Of course, I think that of our firemen and stuff like that too, though. The guys do a hell of a tough job. Let's see. I don't know. Is there anything anybody else would like to talk about tonight? Anybody have any questions about anything? Because when I'm off here tonight, I was going to do another live stream, my Harley rant number 2, because now it's warmer and it's not the sound of the pipes I'm more annoyed about with Harleys. It's all the Harley feces every Harley man and half the Harley women have to have on their cars, their butts, their heads, everything else. But I got to pack and get ready for tomorrow morning because Shawn and I are going to leave here by the texting he's sending me, we're going to leave here in the morning and head up to that Explorer. Which I don't get to have Tenzo Roku with me, so he better get his car fixed. I know, dude, but it's just, used to be you could show some thankfulness for something somebody does nice. Now you're in trouble for being nice to somebody anymore. Do not understand it. If anybody else can understand it, let me know. But honestly, if there's nothing anybody else wants to talk about, somebody want to talk about, let me know. I'll stay for a while. I do want to get a drone in the future. Steve, once you get a drone, you're going to wonder how you ever did without it. I've used my drone even as a scout, which thankfully we used my drone one time as a scout, and it showed us good thing we did not go in over the fence, because the getting back over the wall was much harder than getting in. And if we'd done that, we'd probably been attacked by the 2 dogs that my drone saw. So your drone can be a safety scout. You can scout ways in with it. You can fly in buildings. You can find ways out. Areas where we couldn't go, where the floor was unsafe, we've used it. Areas where there was deep water, we've flown across. I've rigged lights to my drone, too. And yes, I'm bringing my prop guards. Now, once you get a drone, they're just amazing. And the technology is only going to get better. I'm actually waiting. I'm waiting for the DJI Spark 2, which I hear rumors of. That is also not going to be a folding drone. Or if it is, it's going to be built extremely solid like the Spark, like a tank. Because this poor little Spark has bounced. In fact, I put out some of my videos of times poor little guy has bounced. The hospital was the worst. He hit the wall of the hospital at 6 stories up, come down, hit the tree, then bounce off the pavement. But no, it's once you get a drone, Steve and dude, you will never ever want to do without a drone ever again. You're going to be shocked by how much more you can do, how much they can show you, how useful they are. Watch out for your cats. My cats were originally afraid of my drone, but now they try to attack it. And I'm afraid if my cat gets his paw in that drone prop, he will lose a paw. So yeah, watch out for your animals. And Davo better not get a drone because he will kill his bird. But no, it's well, Davo's got 2 drones, which I don't know how he doesn't slice his bird. I'd be afraid Pinky would fly into that. Sorry, Davo's got a bird, Pinky, that literally rides around on his shoulder. When the guy comes home, the bird comes down the steps and jumps on his shoulder. Oh, sorry, Daywan. Yeah, see, it's a gift for live streaming, I guess. If you can talk and just go, you can just live stream away. Oh, Daywan, that no problem, man. You didn't have to retract that. Dude, I am nothing if not realistic about my good points, my bad points, and my annoying points. And trust me, I'm married. So if I wasn't realistic about my annoying points, my wife would be. Actually, Davo is a real pirate, dude. You know, Pinky doesn't exactly look like a parrot. Oh, Daywan, you see, I appreciate that. I mean, I consider that a compliment because I may not be the perfect live streamer, but there are some people that cannot talk on live streams. They get on live streams and they freeze up and don't know what to talk about. You gotta have the gift of gab, I guess. Well, that's an old person saying there. Might as well. That's like saying I used to walk uphill to school both ways. But hey, guys, I really appreciate you coming in. If there's something you guys want to talk about, like I said, throw me a question out there and we'll go over it. Oh, Day One, I'm sorry. It's not the bikes I hate, Day One. It's the loud exhaust people put on them. Go check out my... You don't have to subscribe to my other channel. Trust me, you don't. Go check out my Kylie the Who channel. Look up my vlog on Harleys. It's all about the loud pipes and the idiotic reasons they say they put them on there. I don't mind the bikes. I have a muscle car. I have a 2000 Pontiac Trans Am Ram Air. Gorgeous muscle car. A lot of power. Really cool. I have this hat, a Firebird hat, and I have a Trans Am t-shirt. That's it. I don't have Trans Am stickers on my pickup truck. I don't wear tons of Trans Am shirts. I don't have Trans Am tennis shoes, Trans Am bandanas, Trans Am socks. My wife doesn't wear a Trans Am shirt. That's my problem. Another problem with Harleys. Stop, just buy the stupid bike, ride the bike, and enjoy the bike. You don't have to wrap yourself like a mummy in Harley feces. So yeah. But if you like the bikes, day one, enjoy. I will have to say though, day one, you can buy as good a bike for a lot cheaper. With more features, more paint job options, more reliable. I mean, I saw my ex-boss was going to buy a Harley. He was looking at a Harley. $44,000 Harley. You know how nice of a car you can buy for $44,000? That has 4 wheels and a roof. If anybody wonders, yes, I do have a bike license. And I did have a motorcycle till like a year and a half ago when I sold my motorcycle. So I have ridden motorcycles. So it's not the bike I hate. You know, I won't pay $44,000 for a motorcycle. That's crazy. I have a friend that has a house that didn't cost $44K. House. Oh, thank you for throwing that out there, dude. Oh, of course, it's a long distance antenna. Nice. Jeez. Well, you know, I don't talk too much about other stuff here, but Harley's, what let me see, laugh about Harley Davidson's is, yeah, the bike's a little is heavy. It's fine. But when you can have another brand of motorcycle that has an end, the bike itself is maybe half the weight of the Harley. But the Harley also has 3 or 4 times the engine size, yet the other bike will stomp the Harley. I mean, and even you get on other bikes that are comparable in weight of other brands and comparable engine size, the Harley loses every time. I don't understand that. Yeah, Steve, I kind of miss my bike, but I just wasn't using it enough to keep it. Our garage is so full now anyway, between my toolbox and tools, and we have enough cars. We only have one newer car. All the others are older, but we have enough vehicles. And I just wasn't using the bike enough, and my wife didn't like riding on it, so I just wasn't using enough to keep it. I do miss it. I'll have another one someday. Tell you what, Day One, that bird of his, you got, if you ever watch The Life of Davo on YouTube, he's got this, the bird Pinky is weird. He'll come home from work. That thing will jump down steps to go to him to get up on his shoulder. Well, that's okay, Day One. A lot of times, people have seen my animals usually show up. I've been animal free on this stream, which is strange. Usually I have 1 or 2 cats that get involved. Oh boy, have you got that right. Harleys do not corner worth a crap. They are fat pigs. That's why they're called hogs, everybody, because they don't corner. I did have a crotch rocket. I liked it. It was fast. I had a Yamaha YZF R6. I'll tell you what, that thing was dangerous fast. Well, I appreciate that, Day One. I don't think of myself as cool. Most of us on here are just us. And you've been great, dude. Appreciate you hanging out and chatting with us. And hey, if we're cool, you fit right in, so that makes you just as cool as we are. So hopefully you really mean we're cool, because if not, you fit in too well. Oh, man. Now, I kind of like things that corner and go straight lines. It's like a lot of the shows on TV with the guys that drag racing, street racing cars, supposedly. Or guys that go to the drag strip of their cars. Yeah, great, your car goes fast in a straight line. But what happens if you turn a corner? Exactly, dude, you really can. Yeah, you can get a Japanese cruiser. It looks like a Harley, has all the features of a Harley and more, and a better warranty for half the price. You're paying for the name. Holy crap. That's what you have, day one? Holy crap. That's pretty cool, man. Wow. Huh? Yeah, we've got 4 vehicles here between me and my wife. Let's see. The oldest is our old beater truck, our old 98 Dodge Ram with 210,000 miles on it. And a slightly leaky, I've got a cracked head on it, slightly cracked, but don't worry about it. We're going to drive it till it dies. We've got Hike with Mike. How's it going, man? We've got my 2005 Impala with 110,000 on it. My wife's new, semi-new 2017 Durango. And we got my 2000 Trans Am with 60,000 miles. Exactly what you're paying for, day one. GSXR 1100. Yeah, that's a friend of mine had a Hayabusa. And he had the controller box in it. I think it would do like 240 miles an hour. Funny thing is, he was always wanting to borrow my R6 because his Busa was horrible in town because it was too big and heavy for town. He was annoyed. He was more annoyed when I sold my R6 than I was. And my R6 was fast. I had it to 160. Or was it 170? Something like that. I slowed down. My sunglasses were becoming part of my face. And my cheeks were doing like that. Yeah, GSXR 1100. Yeah, I think the isn't Ninja got like a 1400 now or something like that. But I think I don't know. So what's up, Hike with Mike? How you doing, man? The weather improving for you too, man. That should be where you're at. Yeah, you should be getting nicer too. Sorry, Mike. We wandered into motorcycle land somehow. A friend of mine did that too, dude. But then after his kids got a little older, he got another bike. I stopped riding just because I just wasn't using it enough. I just didn't have the amount of, I just wouldn't put my time on it. I don't like having things I don't use. Yeah, I'll bet, man. You are, Hike with Mike, you are heading into your golden season here, aren't you? Now that winter has finally released its grip from your throat, or released its grip from all of our throats. Even though my brother is out west, I think in Colorado, and I think they just had a snowstorm where he's at. So, haha. That's okay. He doesn't like YouTube. He doesn't watch YouTube. He hates it. Thinks he's too good for YouTube. Whatever. He's been too good for a job most of his life too. But hey, that's just just he's what it is. And we've had a good stream tonight, Mike. I will say, yeah, dude, it is getting tougher to ride a motorcycle. The idiots out there, I have no problems in my car. And people are getting stupid. Exactly, Mike. That's a man after my own heart. I love hot and humid, baby. Let's get it going. I'm ready. Let me tell you right now, hot and humid is also really good for urban exploring. You know why? because a lot of transients don't want to stay in the abandoned buildings when it's really hot and humid, because it's really hot and humid in there, even worse. I think it's worse than the sun, but no, the dead air in there. Nope, they don't want to be in them, so it's even safer. You trained your dogs and birds? Wow. Seems like something missing. It should be dogs, cats. Oh wow, that's huh. Well, that's cool, Day One. Yeah, we're just kind of we start out urban exploring, then we talk YouTube, then it kind of degenerates into we talk about whatever we feel like. And like I said, we're kind of a mix of everybody around the world. We had Senja from Bali in here, Urbexy and Bajerico come from Scotland. Sometimes Magnus comes in from Ireland. Lone Wolf, she changed her name. She was Suzanne. She's from, well, I think she's from Scotland also. I think. Then we get New Zealand. We get Dude Behind the Camera and Study Boy. Sometimes Isaac comes in too, but he's busy this week. And sometimes my Canadian friends aren't working. They come in, but they're working right now. One of them's on an Urban Explorer, actually. But yeah, I got a lot of batteries to charge and check my drone out and put it up and check and see how he's doing. Chub TV, how's it going? Oh, we are not doing too bad, man. Only lived to camp up Florida swamps and. Hey, if you love the weather, hike with Mike, then that's all you. That's good. I love hot and humid. I'm just happy to be done with camping. I camped the first 20 plus years of my life hardcore. And now I don't even want to see a camping tent. So what's going on tonight, Chub TV? I've got some more to edit yet, Steve. No, like I said, I started exploring much more regular here starting this week. Then Tenzo Roku is getting his car fixed soon. Him and I are going to, we got to get to Gary. We got to do a blitz. Huh. Okay, am I back? Okay, it looks like I'm back or I'm not. Motor is still going. I don't know why this is acting stupid. Stream resumed. Stream is continuing. Somebody needs to let me know if I'm still on. Because I don't know. Because according to this, I'm still on. But I don't know. Okay. Now it looks like it's back. Oh, wow. And it double typed it. No, it was everything here. I don't know what happened. Everything just went stupid. It said my stream was off, but then it popped right back. But it kept circling on the YouTube app. My encoder never lost a blip. Sorry, guys. I don't even know what that was. It just blipped off and then came back after a while. I didn't really had to think about it. I wonder if my wife put something in the microwave. No, I'm back. Hey, Day One, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. And yes, Chub TV, I did stop and look at your video. Your abandoned hospital. Yes, that was a great one too. And yeah, you guys will do a lot better the more you get into the lighting and everything else. So I'm looking forward to you guys doing a lot more of those. But I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to talk about. And technical difficulty obviously kicked in there, whatever that was. But I don't know. We're about all told about 2 hours and 20 minutes in, and looks like dude behind the camera wants to go talk to random. So he said random family guy or random family man just went on. But yeah, I don't know if anything left to talk about tonight. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Day One, it was great having you in here. If you like it, stop in on Tuesdays. I'm on the road. I'm going to try to do a Tuesday live stream around this time. It has to be from my phone or on a site. And Tenzoroku, I will talk to you more later, man. And I am going to get off here and talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming on and oops, there it is.